That's pretty much 253 pounds, which means I'm 2 pounds heavier compared to last week after making some changes to my plan. It's really good news. So right now I'm going to update my coach, do a bit of posing, see how my visuals look, and we'll take it from there. Right guys, so the update has been sent to my coach. Looking kind of soft to my liking, but that's okay. I mean, I had a rest day and a low carbs day yesterday, but that could also be that we might have to up dosages. I don't know. I'm gonna let him make the call. I'm prepping breakfast right now. Let me show you. So in here I have my oats and cream of rice. So that's 100 grams of oats, 50 grams of apple flavored cream of rice, and there's 60 grams of apple there as well. I don't know if you can see like some bits here and there. And then I've got my egg whites and chicken with some veg. So that's 90 grams of chicken breast, 170 grams of egg whites. And then the veggies, usually I don't really count the tomatoes and the zucchini, just the mixed veg. So that's 150 grams of mixed veg, like carrots and peas and all of that good stuff. Got some more lettuce here. So I'm gonna put all of that in here, and then I have some sourdough bread. If you know, you know. I'm still gonna put a bit of spinach there. If you've been following me for a while, you know I love my veg, right? So let's get this done. By the way, there's 25 whatever grams of peanut butter right there on top of my oats, and 150 grams of berries, so 50 grams of each. All right, so this is the end product. Got my toast, my chicken, egg whites and veggies, and my oats, fruit, morning supplements, and YouTube. I'm going to put the macros and the calories somewhere in here so you guys can have an idea of how much I'm eating just in my first meal. And let's dig in. Let's get started. See you in a bit. All right, time for my pre-workout meal. Now this one's very similar to my first one, and let me show you. So we have 70 grams of oats, 80 grams of cream of rice, 100 grams of banana with some cinnamon on top. Guys, put it in the air fryer, it's really good. We have 50 grams of whey iso, some fruit, and I want to show you a little hack of mine. So this right here, the blue stuff, it's methylene blue. This right here, it's a 1% solution. So I do about 7 drops, which equals to 3.5 milligrams. And I'd recommend you guys to look it up. Look up the benefits. I mean, it's got nootropic benefits. So it sharpens up your session, allows you to stay focused, and it gives you more energy as well. I was doing this pre-bed, as it also has mitochondria benefits. Once again, guys, look it up. It really is a game changer, and I couldn't recommend more. By the way, this is not a sponsor. It's not a sponsored video whatsoever, okay guys? I'm just looking after you. It made a huge difference in my performance, in the way I feel as well throughout the day, and I couldn't be happier with it. Okay, so I'm gonna dig in and I'll talk to you in a bit. Intra-workout. So I'm currently doing, and by the way, I'm adding this because it is part of my calorie intake, right? So Carb X, which is cyclic dextrin. I'm doing 30 grams of cyclic dextrin with 20 grams of amino prime, essential aminos. Okay, so I'm gonna drink this intra-workout. Oh, and I also like to add electrolytes, okay, to keep myself hydrated. And that's it for intra-workout. All right guys, post-workout meal going down. I'm having cream of rice. It's rice porridge, pretty much the same thing. Cookie flavor, so it's not the same flavor every single time. You know, flavor fatigue and that. It's nearly 8 o'clock. I took my time, I'm not gonna lie. And now I have to condense all of my meals. So usually what I do is 7 meals. Yeah, it will have to go down to 6 now. So bigger meals, that's okay. I'll have to wake up at around 2 a.m. to get my last meal in. That's fine. I'll do it for you guys. I'll do it for you. Forgot to turn this on. So yeah, I'm gonna do 160 grams of cream of rice with 150 grams, sorry, of berries. I'll show you in a bit. And I'm gonna take a shower, come back and prep another meal. Okay, I'll see you in a bit. All right, so that's how it's looking. The cream of rice, some cinnamon on top, my fruit, and I forgot to mention my whey protein. So that's 50 grams of whey protein. And I've mentioned this before, eat your fruit with your carbohydrates. Fructose helps with carbohydrate uptake, and it's delicious as well, right? So I'm gonna eat this and chill for a little bit before my next meal. Also, I'm kind of uncertain whether I should put the fruit on top of the cream of rice, because it can get really sweet, you know. I do have a sweet tooth, but sometimes it's a bit too much. I think I'll just drizzle the whey on top of the fruit and eat it like that. I don't know, we'll see. I'll see you in a bit, guys. Okay, so for my next meal, I'll be doing 200 grams of basmati rice with some chicken and vegetables. Now I've got the veggies sorted. Just like I mentioned with my first meal, I don't usually count any of this apart from the mixed veg. Come on, focus. Mixed veg and the pineapple. Tomatoes, zucchini, cauliflower rice, all of that stuff I don't really count. So I'm gonna prep this. The rice is ready. Best thing about having a rice cooker is that you can literally do anything, like take a shower and not having to worry about your rice. But anyways, I am going to prep all of this and eat, because that's all we do. We train and we eat 24/7. Let's go. Also, I just remembered, a great tip that I can give you is, if you struggle to eat, add more pineapple to your meals, especially the ones with meat. Pineapple has great digestive enzyme properties, so it actually helps breaking down protein a lot more efficiently. That's it, basically. Add more pineapple to your food. Bro, look at the size. Look at the size of that. So it turns out that 200 grams of raw rice is 650 grams cooked. And then I have this monstrosity here. I'm gonna put some Frank's Red Hot sauce. I'm not gonna count it, don't worry. I'm just, you know, I like it, I'm human, you know. I like some flavor in my food as well. So I'm gonna add a bit of this, and let's get to eating. Yep, buddy. Lightweight. Lightweight. It's the Ronnie Coleman in me. By the way, 9:15. Just to show you there. 9:15. I got my Diet Coke. My YouTube. Let's go. By the way, I forgot to tell you what I'm eating. 650 grams of jasmine rice. I do remember telling you that. 160 grams of chicken breast, 50 grams of pineapple, and then all of the veggies. 100 grams of lettuce, some cucumbers, zucchinis, you saw all of that. Again, I don't count the veggies apart from the mixed veg, but this is pretty much it. All of the calories and macros are going to be put somewhere in here with my amazing editing skills. And before I go, another great tip that I can give you is make your food taste good. I think that's one of the main reasons why I'm able to eat this much. I actually put some love into the making of my food. But yeah, I'm gonna carry on. Still got a way to go. See you in a bit. Back in the kitchen for meal number 5. Now it's very similar to my previous meal. Let me show you. So I have all of my veggies here. 50 grams of pineapple, 2 tomatoes. The rice cooker is on. Here, vegetable mix. Now, the only difference is I'm gonna add 60 grams of red kidney beans and a bit of this tomato sauce. This is literally 98.6% tomatoes. Here, 98.6%. I'm not gonna count that because I know some of you are like, oh, but it's liquid calories, blah blah blah. I don't know. I'm just not going to add it to my calorie counter. To be fair, on paper, I'm actually eating over 6,000 calories, right? Because I'm not adding all of these vegetables here, like the cauliflower rice and everything that I showed you before. But it's all right. We'll leave it at that. Just gonna finish prepping my food and I will be right back. Come on, guys. Tell me that doesn't look delicious. Now, there's 160 grams of lean minced beef. That's 3% lean, meaning for every 100 grams, that's 3 grams of fat. This goes on top of my rice. So again, 650 grams of cooked basmati rice. I'm gonna put a bit of mustard as well. And that's it. Got my 60 grams of beans, my 150 grams of vegetables, and then all of the other shenanigans that I showed you a moment ago. Time to dig in. Let's go. By the way, it's currently 11:46 and I better get to this because it's getting really late. But it's all good. Tomorrow is Saturday, so it's all good. Okay, it is currently 2 o'clock in the morning, which means it's time for my last meal. So in here we have 650 grams of Greek yogurt with 30 grams of all natural peanut butter, 25 grams of gluten-free Rice Krispies, 100 grams of mango, 100 grams of strawberries, 80 grams of raspberries, 50 grams of blueberries, and 1 apple. So half, what I literally do is I cut it into slices, and this becomes a vessel for anything that I want. No, I put a bit of yogurt with a slice of apple and it is fantastic. The other half is in there. But that's it, guys. This is my full day of eating. 6,000 calories. I'm gonna put the macros and the calories of this meal somewhere in here, as well as the total macros and calories for the day. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.